There's an empress in the shadows who really does feel bad for jumping on some type of hate campaign when it comes to a divine feminine. Somebody doesn't want their bloodline to be caught, they don't want to be in spiritual jail. This person immediately took somebody's side without listening to all of the information. Somebody jumped to conclusions, okay? They made a discerning determination without using their intuition, a discerning determination based on you, divine empress. This empress was stuck in the shadows. So there was something within this empress that maybe they did not see within themselves. But when they were met with the opportunity to go against you, they jumped at the opportunity. Discernment, intuition. Somebody was discerning of the information, but they were lacking divine intuition because of something within them that maybe they refused to pay attention to. This person is now wanting to make amends, okay? So they're asking for the cosmic courts to get involved. Somebody said, forget spiritual court. It's too murky for me. There's a lot of karmic cases that seem to be redundant. They're all losing their cases. I need the cosmic realm to hear me out because my bloodline cannot afford to be trapped between these murky ass shadows by way of timelines. Let's get into it. Welcome to Spiritual Court TV. If you're new here, welcome. If you're returning back, welcome back. As we dive into this energy, I highly encourage you to listen to your intuition and your discernment. The two should go hand in hand and make a really good, solid decision about what you feel when it comes to the information that's about to be revealed. Okay. I feel like this person is really empathetic. I feel like they are somebody who prides themselves on making good decisions. And when I mean somebody that's stuck in the shadows, I mean this person has the ability to navigate different realms. They're not afraid of the dark. They know their own darkness. They will submerge themselves in the dark. They have mastered the shadow empress energy, right? In the shadows, meaning what the divine feminine nature has to go through in order to get to the light. So they're very much aware of the dark and the light, but they made a decision in the darkness. Something wasn't all the way solidified. There was information that was missing, and somebody made a decision on limited information. Okay, let's see. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Okay, mentally and emotionally unstable. I don't feel like this is this Empress's energy, but I feel like this is a spirit guide in the shadows. Okay, this is somebody that is not afraid of the dark. They're not afraid of your darkness. They're not afraid of their darkness, but they're a spirit guide in the shadows. They guide people to the light. They find wounded souls in the dark night of the soul, and they are a spirit guide in the shadows, and they guide them to the light. And somebody made a decision, and it's costing them a lot of grief, a lot of heartache, unfortunately. Yeah, this person feels as though they're blocked. Okay, so let's see what's going on here. Holy Spirit, beautiful Divine Mother, Divine Father, please assist me as I channel this energy. I'm asking for clear, concise, and accurate information. In no way, shape, or form am I intentionally wanting to harm anybody with this reading, but I'm asking for the angels to come in by way of the cosmic realm. I just heard access has been granted. Thank you so much. Let's see what's going on. Okay, clarify. Somebody jumped on the hate train. Now there's conflict. These people could be arguing, okay? Somebody signed a contractual agreement with something very karmic based on limited information, and somebody's saying, I know better, okay? There's conflict behind the scenes. Somebody wants to come in and make amends because they're suffering in silence. It's their own bloodline that's telling them they should have gone within. So what was this information that was limited? Okay, something about the North Node, okay? So this could be you, chosen one. What was this information that was limited for somebody? That somebody amongst this group that convinced this person, this very special spirit guide, they were secretly lusting after somebody that was in their North Node, lusting after your achievements, is what I just heard. Okay. So clarify. So this person gets on board with this person. This is somebody that does divination. Okay. So this is somebody that flips the cards, or they just have a prophetic calling. Their gifts work in many different ways. They can flip the cards, or they can just sit and meditate, and they can kind of see what it is they need to see. Somebody's all the way tapped in. What I love about this person is that this Empress is not afraid of the dark. They're a really good spirit guide, okay? So they pride themselves on their expertise to navigate internally. And somebody left their intuition. They just use discernment, okay? And they tapped into some type of energy where somebody could have led them towards something. Somebody was lusting for materials. Somebody was lusting for somebody's intuition, okay? Their abundance. Whoever you are, chosen one, if you were on the receiving end of whatever this energy is, that somebody got somebody to go into agreement with them, the person who initiated the agreement is very lustful, lusting over your north node, lusting over your intuition, your spiritual gifts, your ability to talk to the divine, your ability to manifest stability. And now there's conflict because somebody knows better in this group. Somebody's like, yo, you better fix this. I cannot afford for me and my bloodline to be in spiritual jail. You got me all the way messed up. But at the same time, this Empress who prides herself on mastering the darkness has to hold herself accountable as well. So she's looking at herself. I feel like she's being forced to look at herself like, how did I miss that? My intuition is something that I left behind. Why did I leave my intuition behind? What is this really about? Show me this other person. This other person doesn't care about anybody. Oh man, this person is crazy. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Lord, listen here. Whew, this is a real reading here. Listen, death magic in the reverse, animosity in the reverse, pathway, confusion, and or illusions. Whoever the initiate is, whoever the person that initiated the 555 energy, 5 of Wands, 5 of Pentacles, and 5 of Swords, sneaky, deceptive. Okay, lusting after somebody's north node, their destiny, their path. This magic has backfired. Death magic. Okay, somebody was trying to take somebody out, not even take somebody off their path. Chosen one, they wanted to eliminate you. And somebody in this group knows better. Animosity in the reverse, it's all backfiring. Now this person is under some type of an illusion with this confusion, and they're trying to figure out how is it that you still remained on your destiny. It didn't take long for somebody to realize that you were the wrong one to attack. Abandonment. These people are turning their backs on each other. I'm picking up a feminine and I'm picking up a masculine energy. Who are these other people? Let's see what's going on. Holy Spirit, what's the deal here? Okay, so conflict, lusting. Somebody was lusting after somebody's destiny. Somebody that's really good at divination, prophetic calling. They wanted your spiritual gifts. They wanted your abundance. They wanted your spiritual contracts. But they needed somebody to collaborate with them. They needed other people involved. The 8 of Wands. So they communicated something very, very matter of fact. I just heard it's very matter of fact. Somebody's like, as a matter of fact, this person is this, and this. Oh, that's a fact. Somebody's like, yeah, I'm sure. Are you sure that what you're telling me about this person is true? Somebody's like, yeah, I swear on my life, what I'm telling you is true. But once you pull back the layers, whoever the person is that brought in the bad news, the person that created chaos and conflict, they were lusting after somebody that they wanted to be. So with the 3 of Cups, when they got other people to believe in whatever this is that they tried to create by way of an illusion, they were celebrating because now they feel like I have people that believe in what it is that I'm saying. I will become the queen or the king of pentacles. The 4 of Wands came up in the reverse, child, with the 7 of Swords in the reverse. This is a whole community of people. Wow, that's crazy. 9 of Pentacles, okay, it's slow and steady, single and self-sufficient, Virgo energy. You got the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse with the Strength in the reverse. Let me just make sure all these cards are going the right way. Queen of Swords in the reverse. There was a lot of gossip going on. Somebody believes somebody, and somebody knows better not to just believe anything that they hear. This person feels as though their image has been tainted. How do they come back from this? Not only that, their bloodline is in spiritual hell because they engaged and they're guilty by association with somebody that had ill intentions. That's crazy. Got to be careful who you talk to, who you link up with on a spiritual level. This is a whole devil under judgment here. Let's see this person that started it all. It's somebody that wants a powerful position, but they don't want to do any work. Okay. Somebody tried to curse and hex your bloodline, but they needed other people involved to create some type of heartache. I'm just channeling right now, y'all. In order to block your roads, in order to block your gifts, in order to take it from you, Ten of Swords, they wanted so much chaos to be around you that you wouldn't be able to make it out, that the devil somehow would have the victory, and that did not happen. Show me this Empress in the shadows. This is an Empress that's a spirit guide in the shadows. She guides people. This is a teacher, a leader. Show me this person. Clarify. Yeah, they're trying to figure out how to come back from this. That's crazy. This person engaged in gossip, okay? Hexing, cursing with their words. They spoke upon somebody's name that's in their North Node, that's innocent. The Nine of Wands in the reverse, and her bloodline is not protected. This is what happens when you engage with very foul people without using your intuition and you believe everything that you hear. Clarify this person. What's the truth about this matter? Her whole bloodline is under judgment severely, and her wheel of fortune is stuck, and she doesn't like that. So the conflict is she could be going back to this person that initiated the problem and saying, listen, you told me this person was crazy. You told me this person did this. Now I'm finding out that you were behind the scenes doing death magic and necromancy and confusion spells and illusions over an entire community. Show me this other guy. Show me this guy. Yeah, this person is done. This person is so done. This person did isolation spells and death spells to somebody's intuition. Okay, somebody wanted you to lose sight of your destiny, your pathway. Why? Because they want it. That's why. That's not a reason as to why somebody should be trying to stop somebody on their destiny. You don't know what's back in people's bloodlines. Now somebody feels stupid. Death. They did this by themselves. They took a journey on a selfish pursuit. Although they involved other people, people didn't know what was attached to this person, which was bad decisions, and they were hiding that. Death is now returned to sender. There's a lot of chaos, a lot of animosity. You got the Hermit and you got death. Okay? Show me this person. Oh yeah, this person is up for a sacrifice. This person's up for sacrifice. And they're acting as if nothing is wrong. That's what's so dangerous about it. Exiled in the reverse. Somebody was trying to get somebody X'd out in order to take their pathway. Somebody wants to be this person who's abundant in their North Node, doing divination with a great intuition. Somebody wanted pure source. This person, this Empress that guides people through the dark night of the soul, that is her spiritual gift. She's bound to her bloodline. She's asking for the cosmic courts to chime in. She spoke upon something before she had all the information, and she's really kicking herself in the ass because of that. She was dealing with the page. There's an Empress who was dealing with the page energy. Somebody was like, I know better than to do this. Clarify this person. Yeah, the Six of Swords, the Page of Swords. You got other people chiming in. Okay, so here's what's going on. You got some high level committed diviners here. Very powerful high priestess. Their third eyes are not blocked. They were watching the entire thing play out. This is a spiritual battle for the books, y'all. You got healers, high vibrational high priestess. They could very well be a part of the spiritual community. Page of Swords and the Six of Swords, because they said we need to know what's going on. These are the ones that are here to present the truth, because there was so much chaos amongst the community that somebody said, wait a minute, y'all are attacking a healer? Clarify, show me this person that start, man, this person is crazy. There's a whole devil out here. A karmic masculine that was lusting after a divine feminine, divine masculine's energy, rank, and position. And they involved this person. Clarify. So these people linked up, they teamed up to do something. Ascendants in the reverse, clarify they linked up to do something. Yeah, hey, whoever this empress is in the shadows, her whole bloodline is cursed. Commercial break. Let me tell you something. In this spiritual community, you got to be real mindful. You got to navigate with your intuition and your discernment. Don't ever think that you cannot have your star taken and your Hierophant position taken. There are some sophisticated devils that know the rules and they're waiting to entice you to break the rules. This person created chaos and conflict, confusion, illusions, animosity, death magic, lustful energy. This is a nasty, lustful bastard who felt as though they were invisible. They convinced somebody who has high rank, who's been deranked. What she's not telling anybody is that she's lost her spiritual gifts. You know why? Because she was held to high honor in the shadows. This woman, whoever this empress is, she reincarnated for the hardest of assignments. This was an assignment. This is not somebody she should have been collaborating with. She gets the darkest of the assignments. The people that are going through mental illness, spazzing out, thinking they're schizophrenic, she gets the darkest contracts because that is why she reincarnated on purpose to serve this purpose. So she should have known better. Look, ascendants in the reverse with the Three of Wands in the reverse and the cosmic courts are standing on business. It's unfortunate, but they are not hearing her case. Her wheel of fortune is stuck. The Three of Wands in the reverse because she engaged with somebody where she should have known better. You got justice. We got to watch this thing play out. The scales have been balanced. The cosmic courts are chiming in and backing whoever you are, chosen one. Clarify the chosen one, North Node and divination. Yeah, the Five of Cups. Somebody wanted to leave you sad and depressed, looking stressed, and watching a whole community of people come up against you that were confused and led by the devil. All these people fell for the trick. You got people that are like, I'm tapped in. Nah, you wasn't all the way tapped in. Your ass is looking crazy out here tapped out. Y'all let the devil lead y'all to death. When you go up a certain spiritual rank, let me tell you what I know to be for sure and what I know to be for certain. Right when you're about to go through the rites of passage or you're about to receive something really good by the universe, you got people that can smell that you're about to ascend. So they immediately cause chaos. They're on a timer. They come around the same time of the month, right around the moon cycle, beginning or end to create chaos. They they gang stalk. They do all kinds of weird things to create this commotion, right? Now, people who are tapped in, we already know, we see them coming because this is very predictable. However, they don't really know what we have coming in. They just make assumptions. They know there's something good coming in, but they wanted to put you back into death. That means versions of yourself that you've already overcome. And somebody who knows better, should have seen this better, has now put their bloodline in jeopardy. They've been demoted back to childhood because whatever compelled this empress who's supposed to master the dark arts by way of being a spirit guide to people going through the dark night of the soul, this is like a tour guide that helps you navigate through the terrains of your dark psychology. This is their purpose. Why does she jump on this bandwagon so fast? Why does she jump to believe this devil so quickly is what she's having to face right now, what she's asking herself, or this is what her bloodline is asking her, like, how the hell you get caught up in that? Because something in her inner child, Page, could be a mother wound. This got her demoted back to Page energy. Just imagine being a shaman, a shadow healer, and you get demoted back to Page, and all you can do is sit your ass down and take a nap and take a time out. Now she's trying to petition the cosmic courts, but you got to be at a certain level to petition the cosmic courts, and cosmic courts have already chimed in with justice, and the healers are watching this. Everybody in the spiritual community was watching this go down. I feel like I know what this is with the Page of Swords and the Six of Swords. Everybody was watching it. The healers chimed in. They're like, no, this is not right. What are you doing? Y'all attacking somebody. What are you saying? What is it? And this person's like, yeah, this person is this, and this, and this, and this. And you had a lot of people just jump on it because that's what they wanted to believe. That's why it was so easy to be misled by the devil. Because in order for the devil to lead you down this road of confusion at your spiritual level, right when you're about to embark on the rites of passage, there was something within you that you didn't want to admit. That's the only reason the devil resonated with these people at this level, because there was something within them that they did not want to face. In denial. Don't be in denial about what needs to be fixed within yourself. That's crazy. Clarify what's going on, Holy Spirit. Yeah, this guy is crazy. You got a whole devil sitting out here, child. False illusions of light coming as the light bearer, the Ten of Swords. This person wanted to attack somebody that does divination. He could have even came after several different people or come after several different people, but somebody was the straw that broke the camel's back. Somebody's really high ranked here. Somebody came for the right person at the wrong time, the wrong person at the right time, took a whole community down with the Ten of Swords and the devil. Child, wait a minute. Show me this person. I just heard he's got egg on his face. Okay. How many people were involved in this? Yeah, look, Knight of Pentacles. Taurus energy. Virgo, Capricorn, could be an earth sign energy. Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. This person never had good intentions towards anybody. He took a lot of people down with confusion. And he don't really give a damn either. He doesn't care. He got all their bloodlines stuck in between a realm by way of their will being stuck. Somebody's like, you better go over there and make it right. Now they're arguing. I'm not doing nothing. I know what I know. Narcissists never admit that they're wrong. Clarify. Six of Cups. Somebody was digging in your business, going into your past in order to determine how to do this spell work. Okay. Clarifies nothing creative here. This person's not that creative. The Nine of Pentacles. Okay. The goal was to take your independence, to take your Ace of Pentacles, because the Nine of Pentacles is one pentacle away from 10. Somebody knew at the next level that you couldn't be touched. This is a devil that did all that they could do at this level before you passed them up. And so they needed to get people involved. Clarify, how many people were involved here? Was it just this two? I don't know. Didn't I just tell you? Didn't I just tell you you still got that Ace of Pentacles, though? Don't matter how many people are involved, were involved. Oh, they're being dealt with by spiritual court in the cosmic realm. It's called dominion over the whole bloodline. You got, didn't I just say one pentacle away from 10? Somebody knew you had this coming in. Nine of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, but they needed other people to be a part of this bandwagon, like, get on my bandwagon. Come on, we're going to do this. It reminds me of the story, be it fictional or real, doesn't matter, but it's a really good story about how Satan was tossed out of heaven and he convinced other angels to go with him and they all went against Source. This is the exact same story. It's the same narrative. It's the same mindset. This is why these people are suffering so hard, because they didn't reincarnate to go down a demonic path. So how you end up slipping into darkness? This is the same devil that tricked you since the beginning of time. You forgot about that? Somebody fell asleep in the middle of their work. Don't fall asleep. Stay woke. Let's see what's going on. Clarify. So current energy of this person. Wow. Oh my goodness. So the person that started it all looks like it's a karmic masculine that was lusting after somebody's destiny, lusting after everything. Somebody wanted the whole kit and caboodle. Somebody was like, I'm going to unalive this person. You're going to die. Your bloodline is cursed. I'm going to exile you. Nobody's going to believe you. Nobody's going to hear you. And I'm going to get other people to chime in. And I'm going to make sure that people see me drag you to the Ten of Swords. Very devil mindset. Okay. Nothing new there. We're not shocked about the way the devil thinks. We're not shocked about the dark psychology and the escapades of demonic caverns by way of how this person thinks with their carnal mind. There's nothing conscious about that. The star in the reverse, I'm telling you, I feel like we're tapping into the spiritual community. The star, this could be a humiliation ritual. Somebody wanted to see you hung up and left out to dry with exiled in the reverse, and now they are the one that will be hung out to dry. Oh, yeah, the cosmic courts call for a death penalty, y'all. Yeah. The world, yeah. The world represents something being done and done because new cycles have begun. The world also represents the world stage and somebody no longer paying attention to a liar that's leading everybody to hell. Don't follow the devil. He will laugh at you the whole way, put on a show, and lead you right to hell with the star in the reverse. This is a clown. He's pissed off a lot of people's bloodlines. They all followed this demonic ass disciple of Lucifer into hell and compromised, fallen from grace. These are fallen angels. How you reincarnate? Let me stop because I feel like I'm beating a dead horse. But basically, let's just state the facts because I don't want to influence the reading. I could say so much, but I will decide to be wise and say less. Thank you, Creator. The fact of the matter is, let the record show in cosmic court that these people reincarnated to fall asleep after they were awakened to who they were. That's crazy. I'm just glad this is not my story. Clarify what's going on, Holy Spirit, or anybody that's on their destiny. This person is jealous of your stability, the Queen of Pentacles energy. You got the Nine of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles energy. You are a divine feminine. You do divination. You're really good at what you do. You got a good intuition. You could be an earth sign energy, or you're just simply embodying your earth sign element. You could be a water sign in your earth element. You could be an air sign, but you're about your bag. You're getting to your stability. You're literally, Spirit is saying you are receiving your inheritance. This is owed to your bloodline. Somebody started a war that they don't even know what to do with. The star in the reverse. This is a fallen angel. This is a trickster energy. This is somebody that literally spun the block, reincarnated just to be the devil. That's been their intention since the time they took their first breath out of their mother's womb. They're on their purpose. They're doing exactly what they said they would do, which is convince people that the devil didn't exist. The star in the reverse. Okay? This person missed an opportunity to take somebody's crown, to take their star, to unalive them. And now exiled is in the reverse, animosity is in the reverse. He knows that people are pissed off at him. He's aware of that. He knows that they want to get him back. But he feels like the devil is going to protect him and whatever deities he's working with. This is false illusions of light. You know that? You're the high priestess. You're the Queen of Pentacles. You're very tapped in and intuitive. You got people that were just watching with Justice, the Page of Swords, and the Six of Swords. Somebody was like, yeah, this shit gonna backfire. You got a whole bunch of high priestesses in the spiritual community that was watching from a distance, silenced and cloaked. They couldn't even see us watching the series of events play out. We weren't even coming up in their readings. This is what Spirit is saying. Whoa, what happens to this Empress in the dark? She wants her bloodline to be set free and she wants to apologize, but she's been demoted to page energy. She needs to look at her inner child. She denounced her feminine energy to side with the karmic masculine, who's a devil. So some type of dynamic between her mother and her father, something that she refused to admit. She's got to forgive her mother. This is how she got led astray. How can you be used in any type of divine service when you still got a lot of healing to do? Most healers are master healers because they understand pain, insurmountable amount of pain. Empathetically, they can feel people's pain. But once you get to a point where you're simply an example of what healed looks like, you naturally hold a space of love and light for people and encourage them that if I did it, you can too, but you can't save anybody. This person is getting a real hard lesson. They want to apologize, clarify, but they were waiting for your demise. The Four of Swords in the reverse. Somebody's in distress. Somebody's at unrest. Somebody can't put something to rest. Somebody's ancestors are not allowing this to be put to rest. Somebody's ancestors are savages. They on demon time right now. They're not playing. They're not playing. You came for somebody's bloodline's inheritance. Something that is due to their offspring. The ancestor said, I chose this person to lead my bloodline. Who the hell is this over here speaking up against my bloodline, trying to curse and hex the divine feminine high priestess who is leading our bloodline to victory? Find that devil and anybody connected to him that was collaborating, that listened to, engaged, that is guilty by association. I want everybody's head on a platter. Damn. And on the platter is where these people's heads are going. Somebody's ancestors said, I want your heads on a mantle. You done woke up the giants. You woke up some ancient giants. Some of these ancestors are coming with dragons that got wings of fire. Some of these dragons breathe fire underwater. There is not an elemental service available to these demonic ass people. You can't tap into the elements of nature because you've been so divinely deficient. You've been deficient of divine. You know, you got vitamin deficiency. Somebody's been exempt from the Most High God. This is really like one of Satan's sons. He convinced a lot of people to turn against the light. And you had the healers that were here watching. With the Six of Cups, how did this devil do it? Well, he came in masked. This is what his magic was based on. He came in masked, dressed up in all of your exes and karmic masculines. He went into the trash to find every single devil and demon that you had slayed and conjured them up to embody their energy, to project out a hologram of dark energy towards a high priestess that has slayed the shit out of these demons. So when this came up in your energy, divine one, you're like, oh, I already slayed these damn devils. What the hell is going on? Okay. You're like, wait a minute, I already slayed these people. What the hell's going on? The Empress here, the Seven of Wands. I slayed these toxic men. I slayed these toxic people. Why is this here? But judgment was already in full effect. I just heard the Alpha of Omega, the last days on the planet Omega, the end. It's the last days of the end for these disciples of Lucifer. You got the Emperor, okay? You got a divine masculine in your midst. And for somebody that's lusting after your energy, this is why they came masked in your lovers from the past. But you had already overcome that. So this was the root to their magic by way of lust. This person is a rapist. They don't like when we say that, but that's what he is. 3222 on the timer. This devil is a rapist. He has ill intentions or had ill intentions towards a divine feminine. He had thoughts of raping her, keeping her in confusion. He wanted to control her mind. He wanted her to lose her gifts. So this is what he projected out, and he convinced other people to do it. He led them right to death and the devil. Confusion and illusions, animosity backfire, death magic backfire. Somebody's got to go, and something's hitting everything in somebody's life. I just heard it's going to hit his pockets because that's what he loves the most. He wanted that money. That's what he loves the most. It's a dark ass Hierophant. It's a dark ass warlock. A Hierophant, a Taurus. It's a Taurus masculine, karmic masculine. Mm-hmm. The star in the reverse. Yeah, I just heard. I want the money, cars, and the clothes, and the hoes. I just wanna be successful. I just wanna be the devil. Well, they successfully turned out to be the devil. They got exactly what they wanted, but not at the expense of high vibrational beings that have a very high rank in the cosmic realms. There's no offense to this bloodline because this bloodline is too royal to be offended. But instead, this bloodline makes decisions in the highest of realms at the highest table, and they will get these people's heads on the mantle. This person is praying day and night, whoever this feminine is that believe this karmic masculine, Hierophant in the reverse, star in the reverse. Somebody's not even supposed to do divination. They wanted a position to do divination so they can abuse more people and lead them towards the devil and sacrifice them and keep them in confusion and the whole nine. If you're listening to somebody that's not encouraging you to be the best version of yourself, they want you to be a slave. How you sign up to do that, that's totally up to you. Some people don't want to awaken. Some people like to be asleep. Okay. The Hierophant, the reverse. It's a Taurus masculine out here, okay? The world. This could be online. Queen of Swords. He's mad because you keep slaying his raggedy, dirty, demonic ass, throwing him into the abyss. He's currently experiencing a tower every hour. Clarify these people that he led. Clarify. This man wanted you dead, Divine Empress. Okay? That's what he wanted. The truth is being exposed. Ooh, throat chakra. Taurus energy, coincidentally. So it's something about speaking the truth. Ace of Swords. Taurus energy is throat chakra. Oh, he's pissed. He's so mad. Ace of Swords, because the truth is coming out and everybody's watching him. Show me these people that he led down a dark road. There he is, the King of Wands energy. Hold up. Show me this person that he led down the dark road. The King of Swords in the reverse. Who's this King of Wands, Holy Spirit? Strength. Chariot. People are calling their power back after realizing that they were lied to. King of Swords in the reverse. This person is a manipulator for real. They don't give a damn about nobody. This person ain't got no damn feelings. Clarify. Yeah, look, they don't give a damn. The Three of Pentacles in the reverse. He collaborated with other people to convince a group of people to go against somebody who's in alignment in their North Node. And somebody's ancestors are like, bet. Cosmic court is now in session. Clarify. Yeah, this Empress got caught up. She did something too. She messed up. She literally lost her gifts and forfeited her position. Let me tell you something. When you do all that work to get to Empress status and you end up being an Empress in the reverse, God damn it. I can't even feel bad for you. You know better. You know better. There's some things that, we get a pass on. Like there's a couple of times I had to hand a couple of people their asses. You know what I'm saying? They just was coming and coming and coming. But I did it with love. I did it with enlightenment. But I lit that ass on fire in the way I know how to. And it takes a lot for me to get to that point. But this is somebody that's doing something negligently on purpose just to hurt people. The one time you got to whoop somebody's ass, now you the devil. This is how these idiots play these little idiosyncratic ass games. Very remedial games, things that it's easy to figure out, lickety split, just like that. But see, they get mad when they're playing in your energy. And when you back that energy back and you show them themselves, oh, now you're the witch. This was a witch hunt up against a chosen one, the Ace of Pentacles. Somebody knew that you were one pentacle away from 10. And they know if I don't stop you now, I'll never be able to stop you because you got a divine masculine coming in. So you could be a single woman. Maybe somebody thought you were alone. Three of Pentacles. Clarify, who did this person collaborate with? Somebody was real calculated. You got the Empress energy. Yeah, this was a plot to take down the divine feminine and Empress. Clarify, who did this person collaborate with? A whole community of people. It's a Queen of Wands out here that's getting that ass rocked. Okay? Who's this Queen of Wands? Or this could be this masculine. I don't know, but this bitch is over here looking crazy. The Nine of Swords in the reverse. This Queen of Wands is being told, you better fix this. So there's a Queen of Wands, Four of Wands. There's an Aries feminine that this man could, or this could be this man. Karmic Taurus. Queen of Wands, Aries energy. It's him. Why is he coming up as the Queen of Wands? Because he and somebody else agreed. This man was paid to do this, to take somebody's new beginning. Six of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. Who's this Queen of Wands that paid this man? The Moon in the reverse. It's a Cancerian or a Leo. So this karmic ass masculine that led everybody to their demise convinced a whole community of people that really don't think for themselves. They're not a part of the real spiritual community, but these are people who pride themselves on their intuition. They didn't use discernment though. They just looked at things from a certain angle and it triggered them to join in. But there's somebody else behind this. There's a Leo Cancerian. Somebody's birthday's in July. and this guy's birthdays is in April. A Taurus, masculine. There also could be a January Capricorn and or Aquarius. There's three people here. They devised a plan to attack certain diviners in the public eye. They specifically came for a justice angel and somebody that carries the power of divine judgment in the earth, and they have favor in the heavenly realms. Whoever you are, you're very high ranked. I don't give a damn if you got one follower, you're very high ranked. We don't give a damn what you look like in the 3D. In the cosmic realm, your name holds some weight. Somebody came for the wrong damn bloodline. I'm feeling real fired up. I feel like I'm channeling ancestors right now when I tell you they about to rock and roll this bastard slow and steady. It's going to be a rock steady. I just heard joy and pain like sunshine and rain. Somebody don't know if they mad, happy, sad, or all over the place. They just want something to stop. When you do this level of spell work, oh man, somebody's whole bloodline's about to get rocked. Who the hell is this moon in the reverse, Queen of Wands? Who is this person? This is the person that paid this person, this Taurus masculine, this warlock, to come after somebody's destiny. Whoever you are in the public eye, and all the high vibrational high priestesses showed up in the cosmic realm to get you vindicated. That's how you stick together as a collective. They knew that you were innocent. That's like saying, what? This person? What are you talking about? Like, nah, they not doing that. The Nine of Swords backfired. Somebody's mental magic backfired. It's a whole bunch of confusion, illusion, suicidal thoughts. Who the hell is this Queen of Wands with the moon? This is the one that got it all popping. This is the one that wanted something from you. They wanted your new beginning. Whenever somebody wants your Ace of Cups, 9 times out of 10, they're near death. Old dirty ass witch that's at her end. Whenever you see somebody that wants your Ace of Cups and they pay a practitioner to come in and take something from you, that's because they're either about to die, fry, go to hell, or they're already just out of time. This is when they come in like, I want a new beginning. I want a new body. I need energy. I need this. So they'll pay for it. Look, they got to pay to get an extension on life. Oh, wow. The moon in the reverse. If her birthday is not in July, her birthday could be in November. Doesn't matter. Or March. It doesn't matter, though. Thank you, Spirit. This is somebody that was confident that they would be able to come in and take from an empress because they wanted the energy. But before this Hierophant in the reverse, this fake ass person, this person's in the public eye, y'all. There's somebody in the public eye. It's a karmic ass masculine. He's not here for any other reason but to tear down somebody that he's on assignment to take out. That's it. He's got to play the part though, okay? Let's see who this Queen of Wands is. Because there's conflict behind the scenes. These people are arguing. Let's see who this Queen of Wands is. Uh-oh, somebody's trying to run with the energy. I felt the door close. Oh, these simple bitches. Excuse my language. That was mean, but I meant it. I can't stand no raggedy, dirty ass people. Like, y'all like all this? Like, ain't no way in hell the devil gonna convince me. I'll smack the shit out the devil and send the devil running. The devil be like, we can't attack her. We just can't touch her. Yeah, send the devil on over here. Let me have a sit down with the devil. I'll be like, devil, devil. Now, you know your dumb ass ain't supposed to be here. Who sent you? We'll get the devil on the stand and have the devil confessing his sins, and he'll be snitching on everybody. Promise you, the devil don't want no smoke with the divine. Ain't nobody scared of the damn devil. Oh man, you should have left somebody alone. That death magic backfired. Conflict and lust. Oh man. And it's always interesting when the practitioner is paid as a karmic masculine, a dark warlock, by a weird ass feminine that wants somebody else's femininity so they can get an extension on their raggedy ass, bum ass, demonic ass life. You didn't do a damn thing with your life. Now your time is up and you went and paid somebody to take somebody's crown. Oh, the answer is say we're going to knock you down. Where the hell you think you running to? We're over there too. We're going to follow you. That's what I just heard. And then the practitioner starts lusting after the divine feminine. You little weirdo. Were you paid to lust after the divine feminine? Some type of collaboration is what it was. Let me see. I'm being guided to use these cards. Show me this Queen of Wands. Who is this raggedy, dirty ass dog? Okay, whoever that Empress is that's in the shadows, that's a shadow guide. I don't know why I keep seeing shadow guide. Like she's a healer that helps people through the darkest of times. Her bloodline is under judgment, and Cosmic Court is not wanting to hear her case. She's been given some type of homework, something that she needs to look at within herself so this never happens again. Whether or not she gets her gifts back, that ain't got nothing to do with us. But our ancestors want her head on a platter for however long they decide to do that. Okay, that's this out of our hands. Once you go to the cosmic courts, it's beneath us. There's nothing else that we can do. Show me this Queen of Wands, this secret collaboration. I just heard it's a homeless witch. It's a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Show me this karmic feminine that paid this person to do this work. This karmic masculine. She paid a karmic masculine, but it's coming up in the reverse. So is the Queen of Wands a karmic masculine? Somebody could have earth and fire in their birth chart by way of the month that they were born. That's April, August. Okay. Or December. Clarify this person. Who's this Queen of Wands? Who is she that paid this person to do this work? Who is she? Somebody that you cut a cord with. Somebody that wanted to create a cord to you. Clarify this person. Somebody that was trying to poison you. Somebody was trying to get close enough to you to present a false love offer so that they could poison you. Somebody was paid to come in towards the divine feminine, love bomb you. You're somebody in the public eye. You're somebody that does divination. You're very high ranked. And there is a feminine behind the scenes that wanted this karmic Hierophant in the reverse to send you lustful energy, love spells to bind into you. But when you didn't respond, then they wanted to unalive you. That was the plan B. So the goal was to entice you, to get you to be enamored with somebody, but you weren't enamored with this person. Yeah, this person is weird. Let me see what's going on here. Uncloak this energy, please, and thank you. I call upon my angels. Let me burn a little Palo Santo here. Okay, let's see what's going on here. I feel like these people are trying to cloak this energy. We're about to get through. Any demonic forces on assignment that are trying to cover this up, you've been warned. We will cast your ass into the abyss, back into your portal from whence you've come, and you will never return again. Get your ass up out the way. Thank you, Holy Spirit, for clearing the way. Show me this energy, clear, concise information. Divine is here, and divine is using me to speak the divine truth. Anybody that is trying to project any confusion and illusions, I promise you, it will return back to you. I promise also that you will not survive that backfire. So you might want to be careful with how you project that energy over this way. My ancestors don't play about me, and my wheel of fortune is definitely in motion. Do not fuck around and find out. That's a warning from my ancestors. That's what I felt they needed to say. I'm just here to channel the message. Yeah, the 9 of Cups. We still got what it was that we wanted. So somebody put in a lot of work to do nothing, to get nothing. Clarify this Queen of Wands. The Hangman. She sent you to be sacrificed. Okay, because you're speaking the truth, because you're doing something that is exposing her. She sees you as a threat. Clarify Queen of Swords and the Hangman. Show me this person. The Empress energy. Clarify this person. Show me the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. It's somebody that's sneaky and deceptive, and they're trying to cloak themselves in your energy in order to gain access to something. But your ancestors are all over it with the 7 of Swords. Show me the truth. She wants your bloodline. Show me the truth. But it's not working. Page of Wands in the reverse. She's getting bad news. Show me the truth. She wanted your 10 of Pentacles. Look at your bloodline. 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, Empress energy, Hangman. Something about you gaining a new perspective of why you're here. This could be you awakening to new spiritual contracts, Queen of Swords, and you got that Queen of Swords, that Ace of Swords in your hand, slicing and dicing these bitches left and right. Seven of Swords. Somebody thought this was going to be a good idea. They're like, oh, this person won't know it's me. Seven of Swords. I don't think we even give a damn to care who it is, because it seems as though the ancestors have already decided and somebody's got to take a dirt nap on an indefinite basis. That's what my bloodline just said. Okay, tap in, bloodline. Yeah, my bloodline said we about to rock and roll a whole damn community and drag all these raggedy, dirty dogs to hell. The Four of Wands in the reverse with the Three of Pentacles in the reverse. I cannot make this up. This is a whole community behind the spiritual community. You got the high vibrational spiritual community, the people that have learned good karmic lessons, that are being promoted, going through the rites of passage, and you got a whole community of dark ass witches and warlocks that all teamed up to follow this devil into hell. He's a very familiar spirit for them. I cannot make it up. He led them all to hell. The Four of Wands in the reverse with the Three of Pentacles in the reverse. Somebody has Aries in their chart. This King of Wands presented himself to be that of a leader, but remember, he came up as a star in the reverse. Ooh, this person is in hot water. Four of Wands in the reverse, Three of Pentacles in the reverse, Page of Wands. It's a whole bunch of people. Could be 43 people, 34 people, 37 people, 74 people, 73 people that's all getting drugged to hell. Quite literally, they all getting backfires and bad news for coming up against somebody that's in their north node. I just heard the ancestors say they couldn't find nothing better to do. I guess not. Well, so shall it be. Clarify this person. It's over. It's done and done with the world. They've been closed out of a cycle, them and a whole bunch of people that they convinced. Clarify this person that paid for this spell work. Yeah, look, their wish fulfillment was to take your new beginning. Somebody wanted your divine connection with the creator. Nine of Pentacles. Clarify this person. Somebody also was trying to give birth to a child. Okay, they wanted to be pregnant. They wanted to be the empress. Somebody paid for the whole package. Somebody was paying to be you and cloak themselves in your energy. They're watching. Clarify. Whole minds are inverted. All that shit is all scrambled up. Somebody could be having a mental breakdown, spazzed out, trying to wear somebody's crown that don't belong to you. You tried to take somebody's crown up out their head. You tried to literally take their gifts. Nine of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, they're being exposed for, like, somebody is stuck somewhere. I don't know what this is a whole group of people. Clarify this. You're about to find out who this person is. The Hierophant in the reverse. It's a whole community in the spiritual community that's dark as shit. They just dark and dirty. They got dirt up under their nails. They nasty. There's nothing divine about them. They copy us. They try to act like they're of light, but they're not. They do not care about people. They don't give a damn. They're trying to see how many people they could take to hell with them. These people's fates have already been decided. Thank you, Spirit. They're just trying to see how many people they could take with them, and a whole bunch of people fell for it with the devil at the bottom of the deck. I can't make this up. I can't make this up. You got a whole bunch of people that followed a dark Hierophant into hell. Several of them. Yeah. They look stupid. Four of Cups. Because what it is when you know the details of the kind of magic that somebody was doing and what they were requesting, you can see just how mentally unstable they are, how they're just unstable creatures, how mentally ill they are. The Nine of Swords in the reverse with the Four of Cups, they feel embarrassed. It's one thing to do magic and you're like, who's sending me that energy? Why am I feeling that? Stay up out my energy. But when you know where it's coming from and you know what they're doing, like everything has been exposed, like everything, man, these people feel these people feel duped by the devil. They feel dumb as hell. Four of Cups, I bet you did miss an opportunity with your dumb ass. Ascendants in the reverse, you better get your health together. You better figure out how to transmute that energy. Ascendants in the reverse. These people can ascend to the next level. These people have lost their gifts. All their gifts, y'all. These are people that, if they're in the spiritual community, they ain't got no damn gifts. This was a collaborative effort. This was a collaborative effort that somebody attempted to come and take somebody's crown up out of their royal bloodline because a raggedy ass witch who's in her last days wanted a new beginning so that she could be the divine feminine and wear your energy, and she doesn't have to die in anguish because she's got a lot of bad karma behind her. The reason why she paid to get a new beginning is because this is death magic that was backfiring on her. There's no reason for anybody to be going to a practitioner to try to get a destiny if their destiny is something that, is if they're doing the right thing by way of their bloodline. No, somebody messed up. So they're like, well, I got money. I'm just going to go and I'm going to bind into her energy and bind into her destiny. And we'll put out this little smear campaign. All y'all look stupid. I could call them out by name, all of them, but I refuse to do that. I've seen all these people in the dream state. A year before they decided to do this, I saw this in the dream state. Now, I will say this, they've been successful with removing people out of the public eye. Yeah, I just heard the horn in the distance. They have been successful with removing people. So, you know how people have lucrative platforms and all of a sudden they come up missing, right? Somebody ran out of energy from somebody else's destiny and they're like, quick, I need a new destiny because it's temporary. When you pay for this level of spell work, you just buying like what, an extra 6 weeks, an extra 6 days, an extra 3 days on the planet. It's your time to go. And you got bad karma. So you're trying to get somebody else's karma to be your good karma. Child, are you raggedy as hell? You fooling with a master over here. These people of this royal bloodline, this high vibrational spiritual community, the high priest is the high priest. They see all this shit playing out. And let me tell you something. If you're not at a spiritual rank where you could see this, you could absolutely fall prey to these illusions. And a lot of people did. They followed the devil right up on into hell. Like, damn, they followed the devil right up into hell. Clarify? But it's Queen of Wands in the doggone reverse. Child, I can't make this up. It's a dark ass witch out here. This could be somebody that seems like they support you. This person is fake as hell, y'all. We know that. It's like 4 Queen of Wands in a reverse that's out here looking stupid in the public eye. But they're dark, y'all. Their time is up. They're not fit to help anybody. They're not fit to do anything for anybody. My ancestors said we got addresses, zip codes, phone numbers, all of that. We have all the information that we need to prosecute these people in cosmic court. A lot of people got confused. A lot of people are giving credit to the wrong people. I'm not here to tell people what to do. It's not a popularity contest, but this is a real spiritual court case in the cosmos. Somebody really messed up. I guess somebody felt like, it was like Burger King. They could have it their way. Well, no, you just can't do that with no royal bloodline. Not my bloodline. You done woke my bloodline up with this reading. I keep my dense ancestors quiet. I just keep them silent. I let them rest in peace. Because they ain't no joke. But when they wake up, yeah, they don't wake up to play footsies with people and shit and be listening to fake ass apologies and fake prayers and Bible scriptures and shit y'all using to try to get up out of this. Yeah, it's nothing else you could do. Show me this person. Queen of Pentacles. Show me this person. This person was definitely mirroring your energy. Look, creating illusions. When the Empress came out, she came out as the Empress. When the Queen of Pentacles came out, she came out as the Queen of Pentacles. She was literally lurking beneath the moon. Like, she was what was lurking beneath the surface. So this person was literally mirroring you. This could have been mirror magic. I'm hearing the whole conversation. That's crazy. I feel like these people are scared. I feel like they're scared of collective spiritual gifts. I can hear their whole conversation verbatim. Somebody's afraid to die. Nine of Swords in the reverse. They can't put you out of your mind. They can't make you look crazy, divine feminine. Yeah, they missed an opportunity. They took a big chance and they missed a big opportunity. The moon. Clarify? Yeah, Five of Swords. It's somebody that's mirroring you, copying everything that you do. They might be doing it a little bit differently than you, but really this is somebody that literally wanted to be you because being them was just full of bad karma. Somebody's birthday could be in August or December or April. Spirit says it doesn't matter. Their death date has already been determined. Damn. Okay. Somebody's ancestors don't give a damn about none of that. Somebody's ancestors are in the cosmic court, like cut to the chase. You got a whole bunch of people on the stand stuttering. But I thought, and he said, well, we thought, what they said, and truth be told, none of them were tapped in. None of these people was tapped in to divine providence. They needed to be weeded out because even in what appears to be an attack that was supposed to take down a divine feminine, take her out of her Hierophant seat, then becomes a lesson by way of being a blessing. It was a blessing that these people got exposed because they all needed to go. It's like a trough, a posse, a group of people all follow the devil into one big ass dark hole. And just like that, they're gone. So God is like, yeah, that's what's up. Get all them bastards in the same zip code. We ain't got time to be going to different houses and stuff. Put them all in one demographic. We're going to go ahead and just send them over here. They're going to follow the devil. This is their fate. Their time is up. Put them all in one zip code, all in one spiritual demographic by way of a dense void, and we'll just eliminate them and close the door and throw away the key. Look, I cannot make it up. I can't make it up. Didn't I just tell you they got rerouted to some shit that ain't going nowhere? The Three of Wands is in the reverse with Judgment in the reverse. Show me this other person, because this other empress is crying in the doggone dark. Child, what is it that you want us to know? The Four of Pentacles. We don't give a damn. You should have used your intuition. Why do you want us to feel sorry for you? Yeah, because you tried your hand at some dark ass magic. That's what you did. You wanted to believe in this. You wanted to believe in the lies. Seven of Pentacles, you guilty because your hands are dirty. So this person is pleading with Cosmic Court for her bloodline not to be trapped in the Wheel of Fortune. You know why? Because she was this close to being the Empress, Ten of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, until she jumped on this bandwagon of gossip with these dark ass people in the spiritual community. They all will disappear at the same time. That's what Spirit just said. They all about to go. It's all over. It's done. No matter what they do, they just spinning their wheels at this point, hoping that they can get something to come out, okay, to make it look like it ain't what it is. You better use your discernment. This is what Spirit is saying. Don't got to believe me. I don't give a damn. But trust in the Most High God. I'm just here as the messenger. Don't like me. I really don't give a damn. I'm here to represent the divine, and I care about my bloodline. And anybody speaking bad upon my name and my bloodline, well, you know, that's just a nasty ass, low down, dirty ass shame. I promise you. And I don't promise nothing, but my ancestors are saying, I promise you, when you hear somebody laughing instead of going off, you need to run. You need to run, honey. Run, run, run. Listen, because we know the outcome. And look, it does not take a rocket scientist to know that somebody fudged all the way up. These people look dumb out here. Seven of Pentacles. So whoever this person is that was supposed to be a shadow teacher, this somebody that's supposed to teach people about pain and do shadow work. Specifically, this is the contract that they were supposed to be in right now. Now, the contracts, they change over time. What you were doing 5 years ago, maybe the divine is now leading you to do something else or take your spiritual gifts to another place. Somebody was right there where they were about to be crowned. a healer of the shadows, until somebody ignited their shadows and got them on the bandwagon. And now they're trying to convince this person to go over here and kiss Collective's ass. We got the door closed. We don't need no ass kissing. We don't need you to worship us. We don't give a damn if you like us. We give a damn about humanity and the people that are out here having beautiful human experiences, not you raggedy, dirty ass bitches out here getting stitches, and now everybody's snitching. You snitchy asses. There's no honor amongst these people. They're about to start snitching each other out. The devil want to be on our side. Now the devil gonna start telling our story like this is the empress, and the empress gets to get her 10 of pentacles. And okay, your content can't change, you little raggedy, dirty ass, nasty devil. Now the devil like, you need me to do anything? No, I don't need you to do anything. I need you to shut the hell up and sit your punk ass down. And take all these raggedy ass people with you with your dirty, nasty ass. Temperance energy. Balance. The angels is on it. Our angels are not being wounded in battle. Neither can they be chained up in any realms of hell and heavens by way of dark ass principalities that don't know what it is. The time is up. You messed up. Y'all messed up. You intercepted people's destinies. Do you understand the gravity? No, they don't, because they don't give a damn. They don't give a damn. With the Ten of Swords and the devil, they don't give a damn. I'm going to keep it real. They don't give a damn. They just want to see how many people they can drag the hell with them. The star in the reverse. Everybody want to be the damn star. Everybody wants to be the damn star because y'all lost y'all stars because you fell from where? You fell from some shit, some weird ass realm. A tower is here because the Ace of Wands is here. Who said? The divine. I'm going to call my ancestors. Okay, who's doing it? The divine. I'm going to let the devil know. Well, the divine did this. Well, how y'all getting the 10 of Pentacles? The divine. They don't like that. You say divine and they start to cringe. You say divine, they start to grind their teeth. You say divine, now they got a headache, the chest hurt, back hurt, because they do not like the divine. They hate love. They hate it. You want to get rid of a devil? Yeah, love his ass to death. That's all you got to do. Watch him die. Then starve him out. That's it. That's a simple remedy. It don't take much. Stay connected to your divinity. I had somebody recently try to convince me to do something that was illegal, and it was so sweet and smooth. They're like, well, yeah, you know, you could do this. Did you know that you could do this? I was like, yeah, nah, I don't think I should break the rules. I'm good with that. Ain't no way I'm putting my 10 of Pentacles on the line. Are you crazy? And they meant well, but when they came back 3 days later, they like, yeah, you were right. I'm glad we didn't do that. Yeah, I'm not about to compromise my integrity to get along, to agree with somebody to get the hell along. Hell no. A lot of people getting along and agreeing with people. They don't even know who these people are when the camera goes off. What else is going on, Holy Spirit? Anything that we need to know? Somebody's got a divine masculine coming in here, and this Queen of Wands in the reverse is losing it. Yeah, and whatever she got going on, it's not going anywhere. The Chariot in the reverse. Ooh, the Chariot in the reverse is like a hearse. It's like a reverse curse. Show me this guy. Now this person want to fight for you. This person want to join the winning team after he convinced a whole bunch of people to go up against the Empress. Are you sick? Are you dumb? Are you okay? Are you upset? Are you the devil? Are you going to hell? Hell yeah. You in hell yeah. The Eight of Wands. Now he trying to defend you. Are you crazy? After you did a death spell? You better go make it right. You better go figure it out. This is what they saying amongst their crew. You better go over there and make it right. The Ace of Pentacles. Five of Wands. What's happening behind the scenes with a whole group of people that believed in some type of gossip, slander, and tried to come for us high priestesses? I will include myself. They're all fighting. Fighting for what? Fighting for their lives. Fighting the devil. Fighting demons. You ever seen somebody fight a demon? I have. This does conclude this message. Yeah, this shit is over. This person wants to come in with a breadcrumb. So the person that started it all, the practitioner, this Taurus in the reverse that came in to upset the spiritual community, did something strategically, could have been doing something for 3 years, working with 2 other people, 3 other people, or whatever this is. This person now wants to come in and be an ass kisser. He done left all of them behind because he know the Queen of Wands in the reverse is about to die with Ascendants in the reverse and exile. The Four of Cups, she missed an opportunity to get an extension on life. The Nine of Swords in the reverse, she's battling with her mind because she tried to attack somebody's crown and she had no grounds to do it. It's the kind of person, if you give them more money, they'll just go buy more spell work. With the moon's energy, she was literally trying to mirror this divine feminine energy. Test the spirit. I dare y'all, test the spirit on everybody. You're going to see what you need to see because this is a good illusion. Some of these people even had me fooled at a certain spiritual walk, a spiritual level. Some of these people that I'm seeing right here that I could see, they even had me fooled. I'm like, oh my gosh, she's so nice. She's so sweet. But then once you were seeing beyond it and you could see from a distance, you're like, damn, you a sneaky ass, raggedy ass, rat ass bitch. Okay, I'm done. Now everybody's about to snitch. So be ready because the spiritual community is about to be lit. You're going to see people get real creative. Everybody's so creative. They're trying to deviate it. They're trying to deviate that plan. Man, that's crazy. And whoever this person is that was supposed to be promoted, okay, clarify. Yeah. Four of Swords. This person is getting laid down by their bloodline and everybody else's bloodline. This person is getting in trouble the most because they know better. That's like if I want to yank somebody's ass and whoop the shit out of them in the spirit realm, I have to really look at that from a place of wisdom. Is this worth it? Do I really want to snatch you up? Or do I just want to let fate play out? Or do I want to surrender this to the divine? After you reach a certain level, you really don't have to fight these little dumbass battles. People got jars and shit and freezers and all kinds of weird stuff and dolls and frogs, stuff that ain't even making sense. It's 1 1 1 1 1 1 on a timer. Whoever this person is, I feel bad for her because she let these people convince her. So now she's trying to figure out how to get back into somebody's good graces, slow and steady. Clarify. Yeah, she followed this dumbass, the dumb, the dumb, the dumb, dumb, the dumb. She followed this King of Pentacles right into hell. What's her affiliation to this King of Pentacles? I feel like your ass is lying about something, begging for forgiveness. Five of Pentacles. You refuse to let something go. Taurus energy. Something was supposed to get these people money. They were all trying to feed off of somebody else's abundance. These are vampires harvesting. Four of Pentacles. Oh yeah, you've been demoted. That's a shame you made it to Empress in the shadows, supposed to be helping people through the dark night of the soul, and your dumbass tried your hand with the devil. Yeah, don't nobody feel sorry for that. My ancestors don't. Four of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles, something was supposed to get these people like money. They wanted your spiritual gifts. The ancestors said, we don't give a damn. These people don't have no spiritual protection. If you did a return to sender right now, collective, they wouldn't survive it. They wouldn't survive it. They couldn't receive this energy back and alchemize it and turn it into anything that's not dense. But instead, they're exhausted with the Four of Swords. I'm not doing no damn return to senders. You sent that shit this way, I'm going to let you watch me turn it into a bigger Ace of Cups. And then I'm going to go forth and live my destiny and show other people how to do the same. That is the message. I love y'all, okay? Eight of Cups, where the hell they running to? Or are we walking away? It doesn't matter. We're not going the same way as them. This is the message. Remember to like, love, share, subscribe. I'll see you soon. Peace be with you.